we'll be going over heart-opening yoga poses and anatomically relating to the chest area, across the collarbones, and even into the shoulders. But we consider this heart-opening poses because they can and will encourage you to have an open heart, to receive and give love a little bit more easily with less distraction or expectation. Let's begin our practice. We're going to start in Vajrasana pose. So, from your knees, bringing your big toes to touch, your knees together, and then sitting your hips back to your heels. If this is uncomfortable, I encourage you to use a block or a book or a pillow or a blanket underneath. If this is uncomfortable, I encourage you to use a block or a book or a blanket or a pillow underneath, so you can simply lift the hips up, sit them back. Good. And I'm going to face you. Perfect. Find the breath here as you find a comfortable seat. So we let the body soften, and then we find an inhale through the nose. And an exhale. And an inhale. And an exhale. Finding simplicity in the breath. Expectations aren't high. This is personal. This is for you. Becoming more mindful of your breathing and how it makes you feel. And then we place the right hand over the heart and the left hand over the right hand. Notice the breath into the hands as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the chest and the heart center expand into your hands. And deflate. For one more breath. Release the hands. We'll bring them together in front of the heart. And we'll find some movement here. So as you inhale, send the hands forward, reaching. And as you exhale, open them up out into a T, expanding all the way back. Space through the collarbones. And then inhale, hands together. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we inhale, send the hands forward. Exhale, open out. Inhale, hands together. Exhale, draw them in, and then reach your heart towards your thumbs. Good. Inhale, one more time, send arms forward. Exhale to open. Inhale, forward, palms reaching together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Taking a moment here, 3 breaths worth of time to consider somebody who you deeply, deeply love. If the eyes are closed, you can blink them open. We'll come back to our tabletop pose here. Planting the hands forward. Setting your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Tops of the feet relax. And let's inhale, drop the belly, send the heart forward. Tailbone lifts, shoulders draw back. In our cow pose here, lift the chin. We'll take a couple breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. As you inhale, feel the heart lift. As you exhale, feel it settle. One more inhale. Find cat pose on the exhale. Tilt the tailbone, pull the navel in, soften the heart, relax the head. Good, inhale here. Exhale. And then inhale back into cow pose. Heart forward, tailbone high, belly low, lift the chin, and exhale into cat. Good. One more time, inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Neutral spine. We'll make our way through a chaturanga to our belly. So you can go from tabletop pose, shifting shoulders forward, or from plank pose, still shifting shoulders forward, chaturanga to the belly. Roll the shoulders back, 3 cobra rolls. Inhale, peel up, lift the knees, heart forward. Exhale, release, forehead can touch. Inhale, peel the heart up, pull the elbows in, lift the knees. Exhale, release. And one more time. Shoulders back and down, heart forward. Press the heart forward. And release. Good. Sphinx pose. Send the elbows forward. Spread the fingers. Elbows under shoulders. Press your heart forward. Grow length through the belly and then lift up as if the head could reach out of the shoulders. Keep elbows firmly grounded. Press down through the feet and lift the knees up, engaging the thighs. Focus comes into the heart for 2 breaths. Good, and then we release the upper body. Drag the hands back so they're under the shoulders. And let's send it back to a child's pose. All the way back. Widen the knees. Draw your heart down towards the ground for some grounding or a sense of surrender as the forehead connects to the mat. If you have anything heavy on your heart, this is such a wonderful opportunity to let it go, to give it up. So take 3 breaths into this space, maybe considering something you can let go of. We spread the fingers, come back up through your tabletop, wrists under shoulders. We'll find our first downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, send your hips up and back, heels down. Relax the head and shoulders. The heart is kind of drawing towards the tops of the thighs while pulling the belly and the rib cage in. Take a deep breath. And exhale. One more. Good. Look forward. Come up onto the toes. Bend into the knees. Send your heart forward. And then begin to walk your feet all the way up towards the hands. We'll come into a half lift as we reach the heart forward. Draw the shoulders back. And then fold. Good. Uttanasana. One of my favorite poses. Take 2 breaths. One more. We bend into the knees. Press down through your toes. Begin to roll all the way up. Reach your arms up high. Press your hips forward, lift your heart up towards the ceiling, little back bend. And fold it forward, send the tailbone back, coming all the way down. As we inhale, we lift up halfway. And we exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Step or hop, it back. Moving through a chaturanga, shifting forward, lowering down. And let's find upward facing dog if you're ready. We peel up, straighten the arms, press down through the feet, lift the hips up off of the mat. Reach your belly forward, lift your heart up, look up. And downward dog, engage your core. Plant the feet, send the hips up and back. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good, knees bend. Look forward, press the heart forward, shift forward, walk, step, or hop. Halfway lift. And fold. Good, we bend into the knees. We step the right leg back, lift the heart up. And then we release the knee. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, float the arms down. Back behind you, interlace right thumb on top of left. Draw the shoulders back, drive them down. So knuckles or hands are pressing down alongside the tailbone. Heart is opening up forward. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Good, one more breath. Release the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands. Lift the right knee. Step it back. We'll move through our vinyasa portion here from plank pose. Shift forward. Exhaling chaturanga. Inhaling upward facing dog, shoulders back. Exhaling downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, come onto the toes, lift the heart forward, walk, step, or hop. All the way up, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Bend into knees, left leg back, all the way. Heart forward. Exhale, the left knee releases. We inhale, rise up. Exhale, soften shoulders as you release the arms down. Left thumb on top of right. Roll the shoulders down. Drive the knuckles down. Open up through the heart. Pressing firmly down through the right foot. Ankle under the knee. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Vinyasa, step it back to plank. We shift forward, chaturanga. Come to the belly, send the arms back. Hands towards the hips. Inhale, peel arms and legs up, locust pose. Spread fingers and toes, lifting heels and palms up towards the ceiling. Heart lifts, shoulders and palms drive back. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Slide the hands forward under the shoulders. Press yourself up to plank or tabletop, and then to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Let's do 2 through the mouth. Well, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Let's take 2 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Soften the shoulders. 1 more. And we bend the knees. Spread the fingers, look forward, shift forward, walk, step, or hop. Halfway lift. And fold. Let's rise up with a straight spine. Reach the arms up high. Release the arms out to the sides and back behind you. We interlace fingers, right thumb on top. Draw the shoulders back and down. Tuck the tailbone. Engage the quads pretty strong and open up through the heart. 10 toes pressing down equally. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend into your knees and fold forward with a straight spine. And maybe the arms can extend forward. Keep in mind, your goal here is to keep your palms together. This will protect your wrists. Legs can straighten if possible for you, or just keep a really nice bend. Breathe into the back body. Let the head be completely relaxed. Maybe you're shifting weight forward into the toes so the hips can align over the heels. Good. First we release the arms. And then that grip, let the arms float down to the mat. Take an inhale and lift up halfway. And then exhale, fold. Let's come down to our knees. We'll plant the knees hips distance apart, and we'll rise up. We'll come into a variation of camel pose here to really open up and find length through the front body, across the chest and the heart center. So if you're familiar with camel pose and it's part of your practice, you can keep the tops of the feet planted. Otherwise, I would suggest tucking the toes under, elevating the heels a little bit. And if knees are sensitive, you can place a blanket underneath. So first, we bring our hands to our hips with our thumbs connected or pressing against the sacrum or the low low back. From here, we first begin by pressing the hips forward. Feel length through the top of the thigh as we press hips forward, and you begin a back bend. Maybe you stay here, keeping the core gently engaged because the heart is already lifting and expanding. If we go further, the shoulders draw back and the elbows draw in, and we press the hips even further forward as we lift the chin, lift the heart, and then maybe the right hand reaches back for the right heel, and we find that deep stretch. You can stay here. Just make sure you do the other side, or we can go a little bit deeper, keeping core super strong, protect the back, left hand plants. And then from here, we're pressing the hips forward, lifting the heart up, lifting the chin and the gaze, dropping the head back as far as is okay for your neck. Breathe. When we begin to come out, move the head first, lifting the chin back up towards the chest, and then one at a time we come out the way we came in. Left hand to the low back, engage the belly, begin to lift up, and then right thumb meets the low back. Good, sink the hips back to the heels. Tops of the feet can come back down if they were lifted. Good, let's find a child's pose. Walking the hands forward, releasing the forehead down, and find your breath. Thank you so much for joining me for this heart-opening flow. I encourage you to hang out in your child's pose, or if you have some time, maybe go over some of those poses again. We can all use some heart opening in our lives. Thank you, and namaste. Right here.